What's going on, guys? Been a while since I've done a video, 2 months to be exact. I don't know about the exact days, but whatever. Wanted to get back into it. Kind of had a lot of stuff going on. I switched jobs, so I'm super excited about that. It's been amazing so far. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the I don't know about the 5 most underrated things, but 5 very underrated things in my opinion that make someone a great developer. So number one is knowing your dev tools, and I think this makes a huge difference from someone who's really quickly and efficiently able to put together some code and ultimately some sort of finished product that you can kind of see and test. Versus someone who is kind of messing around and kind of looks like they're like just treading water or something. I don't know, but you understand what I mean. Whether that be your editor, so like I use VS Code, so knowing VS Code, or if you use Atom or WebStorm or whatever it is, or even something like knowing how to use Git. I mean, that's pretty important too. And there's so many different dev tools out there, or things that can help you, from the type of hosting that you use, the apps that you use, using something like Postman if you're doing back-end development. There are so many things, and knowing your tools and doing the research into all the different tools that are available to you, because there are a lot of alternatives to things. Maybe I'll make a video on like what tools I use, but knowing these tools and kind of having an idea of how they work, the ins and outs and whatnot, will make you an infinitely faster developer, more efficient developer, and ultimately a great developer, hopefully, right? Number 2, and this I guess kind of comes with experience, is having the confidence in your ability to get things done. And I'll be honest, I'm a little lacking sometimes in this department. I guess maybe just being that I don't have a computer science degree, or even a boot camp for that matter. Sometimes I feel as though, I'm like not up to par, I guess you could say. But either way, at the end of the day, you need to have confidence in your own ability to be patient and persistent and just get the job done no matter what it is. Software development, or even engineering in general as like a broader term, is kind of a weird space where like you don't necessarily know how to do your job any day or any given day or with any given project or problem set, right? Like, yeah, you can code, but there's so many different ways to go about solving whatever problem you're trying to solve. It's not like, I don't know, whatever other job where it's, you learn how to do that thing and then you do it day in and day out. With software development, I don't know about 9 times out of 10 or a certain percentage, but I would say more often than not, like certainly higher than 50%. I am in a situation, and you will likely be in a situation, where you're not going to know exactly how to go about doing something, and that's totally fine, because that's where this principle, if you want to call it, I don't know, kind of comes into play. It's just having the ability to, or having the confidence in your ability to figure it out when it's all said and done. And if you have that confidence and that persistence, there's really nothing that can stop you. Number 3, this is a big one. Reviewing your own code. So chances are you're going to make mistakes. Chances are you're going to have errors. Chances are it's not going to be perfect the first time around, or even the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, so on time around. But nevertheless, what you should be doing, and what I've definitely been trying to do more and be better at, is look over my own code before I send it off for someone else to review that code. In addition to me just not wanting to look stupid, I also don't want them to waste their time with really small, silly mistakes that I could have easily had fixed myself. I think that's really important, and will ultimately streamline the process as a team, but also it'll make you a better coder or developer, because you'll have to find your own mistakes. You'll be able to find your own mistakes, which means that number 1, hopefully you'll make less mistakes, because you'll be learning from the mistakes that you find that you made in the first place. But also, reviewing other people's code is a really big thing as well. I do it a lot. Like, I don't know about every day, but I do it at least once a week. I'm reviewing someone's code. And so by reviewing your own code first and kind of getting better at that, which I guess all of these I'm still getting better at, to be honest, but you'll be able to more effectively review someone else's code as well, which is very important for a collaborative work environment. So I'm pretty sure I just said number 4 in that whole spiel that I was giving there, but number 4 is learning from your own mistakes. I guess this is probably more of a life lesson than it is a software development thing. But in general, if you make mistakes in your code, no big deal. Generally, it's not going to break something. You can always fix it, usually. Number 5 is being patient and taking your time on things. Don't rush into it, because when you rush into things, you forget things, you don't plan accordingly, and things break easier, things are not as stable, and ultimately you end up spending more time on the whole process overall, and you also don't learn as much because you skip things, you're jumping over things, you're cutting corners, and you're not going through the proper process of understanding the problem in its entirety and then thinking about all the places that you need to make a change, so on and so forth, until you can actually start to make the change and make sure that you've covered all of your bases. So number 5, take your time. Number 6, last thing here, I don't remember if I think I said I had 5, so maybe this is a bonus then. But number 6 is breaking down problems before you start coding. So a good developer doesn't just think to themselves, oh, okay, I know how to do that. Let me go and do that. Let me go and fix it. I'll start coding right now. And I used to do that all the time. And sometimes I still do that, if I'm being honest. But regardless, what I try to do, and what you should try to do, is break down the problem into smaller problems and understand the complexity of the problem and all of the ways that all of the changes you'll have to make may or may not affect the project as a whole that you're working on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a kind of quick thing to get back into the swing of things. Let me know if you liked it down below, because I'm always looking to get better. I feel like to some extent I'm still trying to find my voice, my style, after 10 years of being on YouTube. So let me know down below in the comments. So, if you like this video, subscribe to my channel here. I think in the ending screen I'm gonna have something, I don't know. But somewhere, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button down below, leave me a comment. Love to that was good. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking about the videos. And also hit that bell symbol so you'll be notified every time I come out with another video. Alright, see you in the next one. Later.